I'm Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Forensic Gameology, hosted by ForensicGameology.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less.
Empire Express, an express crown railroad game. So you have a train. This represents your train. You have your train here, which holds the goods, and you have crowns that build your track. And you were trying to earn money. The game ends when someone gets to $150 million, and everyone gets an equal number of turns, and then the game is over. Whoever has the highest wins. So it's your typical or simplified, streamlined version of a pick up and deliver crown railroad game. Simplicity versus complexity.
This game is pretty simple. In summary, you build new track, you operate your train, then you fill your hand. So you'll take your crown and you will just draw right on the board, and then you can rub that off with paper towel. And you connect cities, and you connect your existing track to get to new cities. So when you can move your train and drop off apples and pick up cotton to go drop the cotton off somewhere else to pick up passengers. And so that's what you got here. You got cattle, passengers, steel, all sorts of different goods that you can pick up in different cities, and then you'll find out where you need to drop them off with the cards that you'll get in your hand. So pretty simple.
This game is going to be simple. I'm not super familiar with other Crown Railroad games. I know this one definitely is simplified, so because it is easy. These cards tell you have a top and a bottom. One is worth more money, one is worth less, but obviously the one worth more is harder to do, so you can choose which one of those you're going to complete, and then you're just going to try to pick up tires. There might be a couple places to pick them up, and then you're going to try to drop them, and then you have one place to drop it off. So I need to pick up tires somewhere and then drop them off in New York. So that is going to be the game. The order is pretty simple. It is kind of frustrating sometimes because you want to build your track after, but you can't. You have to build it all before, and then you can move, and then you go. So, like Tom said, pretty easy. You do have the ability to discard a card and draw a new one at the end of your turn. Luck versus strategy.
I mean, it is lucky because you can draw cards that just don't fit with what you're trying to do. But, like Molly said, you get a chance to discard one and draw a new one. I mean, I don't know. I think there's a lot of strategy in where you decide to go, and if you decide to try to go for the higher tier bonuses or like payouts, or if you go for the lower tier ones. And I particularly like trying to block people because they can use your railroad, but it costs them $4 million to do so. And you could try to rack up some quick money like that, because if they get caught on your railroad and then they have to wait another turn and still stay on it, you're just going to make money if they go in and out of that city. So there's strategy, but I'd say it's probably a healthy balance of both.
I think there's a lot of luck in this game, because if I get two things that need tires, and they're kind of going to the same place, I only have to pick up once, because you can only hold two goods. So I only have to pick up once and get tire, and then I go drop them off. And so I'm not spending my time going back and forth. Or I pick something up and then I drop something off at a city that I have somewhere I could pick up. So New York, I don't really know what New York gives. Albany, it looks like it gives cattle. So if I need to deliver something to Albany, and then I have a card that says cattle to somewhere else, that's a bonus. It's right there. So there is some luck in that, but you can mitigate it, like Tom said, because you can discard, you can choose the top or bottom. And I do like I don't know if I like the blocking strategy, but it is a strategy. Are you going to build roads you don't necessarily need, which I don't know if it's useful because you need money to do so, but so there is some strategy. And they give you, if you play the basic game, they give you routes that you already have. Because you start with certain railroad, you don't start with any money, but they give you cards that go with that, so you can get money right off the bat without having to build. So what are you going to do with that? Fun versus boring? I think this game is fun. I do not think I would like a longer pick up and deliver Crown Railroad game. I like the express part. It is quicker to me. It still takes quite a bit. Are you making a face?
No, I'm just glancing between you and the camera. I'm trying to act natural.
Oh.
I've heard complaints of other reviewers only looking at each other, or so I'm trying I'm trying to do both. I'm trying to be natural.
Okay, you continue being natural. So I've enjoyed myself when I've played this game. I enjoy it. I'm in my rhythm. I'm going to go here to here. How am I going to figure it out? It's like a puzzle. I really enjoy this game.
I find pick up and deliver games to be lacking for me, and this one especially so. I think the concept is really cool, that every game is going to be different based on where you draw. That's so cool that you can just make your own destiny, try to block people, and then you wipe it off, and the next game completely different. and just such a modular design that you design with your hand instead of just placing tiles or something. I just think that's such a cool, nifty thing. But I don't like having to go just back and forth on my line, back and forth, and just pick up some cows and go drop them off and get steel. And it's pick up and deliver. If you like pick up and deliver, and if you like Crown Railroad, or if you want to know what it's about, this is a good set to start if you want to know what it's about because it's the express one. It's just so boring to me. Seriously, it's boring.
I don't
back
find it boring.
and forth. There's no
It's
narrative.
fun.
There's no
There
narrative.
is no story except that you're just a railroad operator. That's what they do.
No narrative. So boring. It's not any kind of engaging or compelling at all to speak of.
I enjoy it. Bgg rating, I would probably give this an 8.
I'd probably say
And I give it an 8.
I would do say a 3. Mostly, like, it's a well-designed game. I just don't like it. I just never want to play it. 3 and 8, huh?
Tom's
8 and
wrong.
3.
Tom's wrong. Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now on YouTube.
Could be you that wins.
Empire Express. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.